So I'm making a video regarding a long form reading that I did last week. I will probably upload it sometime this month. I don't know when. This is a separate reading unrelated to the one I referenced in my last short video. This is a different one. This one has to do with a specific collective of people. Particularly, I'm talking to a collective of people who are neurodivergent, who are gifted, who have a traumatic background, who are marginalized in some way, and who are currently going through a bout of struggle in their lives. So basically, I'm basically all those characteristics are I would fall into that category. So the reading was not only just for me. It was for me, but also for people who I feel like might benefit from that, who might relate to me with those characteristics. That reading was also for them. I will upload that full reading later, but I'm just going to give a Cliff Notes version of that reading now with some additional insights that perhaps I didn't explain as well in that channeling. The one core insight that I want to share is that for those who fall into that specific collective that I described, if you're still watching this video, it means you already have identified yourself as being in that category. So welcome. I just want to relay this message to you. The reason why you are struggling is because your life force has been taken from you, from multiple people and multiple entities and multiple institutions. Your life force has been taken from you, extracted from you, and used to benefit others instead of yourself. And you've been doing that for so long that you became depleted at some point. Perhaps within the last few years, you became depleted because they stole your life force from you. So, and this has been going on since you were a child. They took all your life force to where by the time you had started adulthood, you had been a shell of your former self. And because you were a shell of your former self, you could not jumpstart the trajectory, your destined path in the way that you were supposed to, because that vital life force energy was taken from you. And the most sinister part is that you didn't even realize you were being taken advantage of. You didn't even realize until it was too late. By the time you realized, you were already in the middle of burnout, and you did not have the energy or even the cognitive ability to reclaim what was lost from you. So you were in a period of being, dissociated from your reality, just trying to get by, just trying to survive. But that was also holding you off. Even though it was necessary, you needed to survive, you needed to stay safe, you needed to recover from that burnout. It also hurt you in the long run, because that time could have been better spent being on an upwards trajectory towards the successful destiny that you are deserving of. So I just want to say this reading because there is real grief in being someone who is so potent and powerful and has so much potential, and people around you see that, but those certain people around you, most likely caretakers, most likely people who you put your trust in unknowingly as a child, they saw that and used it as a means to feed their own narcissistic supply and benefit from them benefit themselves at your expense. So you were put on this table to be sacrificed, and you were made to be a sacrificial lamb, so that others could feast upon you. Okay? But the good thing is that now, if you're watching this video, you are experiencing a shift. You have realized your worth, and you're taking your power back. You're taking your power back, and you're going to start saying things and doing things and unleashing all of the raw power that you actually have. And it's going to scare a lot of people. A lot of people are going to be scared because they are not ready for that your true self to come out, because that true self is the very self they were afraid of. But to that I say, I and I'm sure you other people, I rebuke those people. If those people are watching that video now, I rebuke you. You need to get out of this space, because I don't want you here anymore. You're one of those people, and I'm sure other people in this collective don't want you here either. So we rebuke you, okay? And we reclaim ourselves as the I am. Reclaim ourselves as the I am, meaning that I am who I am. Reclaiming the lost self, reclaiming who you are. It's time that those of us in this collective who I'm speaking to reclaim who we are. And show people who we really are, which is very powerful, because no more. The people in this collective are very powerful people. They can change the world. They're change makers. They can do a lot of great things. They're change makers. Okay? They are very powerful people. They have that potential. And you need to claim that right now. You have to claim that. Especially with the state of the world right now, it is us in this collective, specifically, who will be pivotal to advancing the world into the next phase, into the next era. I know there's a lot of struggle going on right now as a global collective, not just this specific collective. Everybody on earth is experiencing a time of turmoil, but that's because we're ending an era and starting a new one. But with every end of an era, there's, especially ones that were filled with a lot of, were built upon, let's say, unsavory means. Those types of eras built on unsavory means always end the way they started. If it started unsavory, it's going to end like that. So that's why we're experiencing what we're experiencing now. But this collective, and I'm sure many others, but I'm only speaking of this one right now, this particular collective, we are change makers, and we will be pivotal in bringing on that global paradigm shift. But it starts with reclaiming who we are, what was taken from us, and not caring what others think about it, and just being our authentic selves. Okay, I'm gonna end this reading here. It's already long enough. Be on the lookout for that other channeling that I did. I might upload it on YouTube. We'll see. Most likely, because it's like an hour long. But yeah, this is the Clip Notes version of that. All right, peace out. Bye.